What's going on, guys? Picsoleated here, back at it again with another review. Today we're looking at one of Nike and Jordan Brand's latest and juiciest collaborations. No joke, this collaboration brought back some nostalgia for many of us, including me. It's the Nike X Gatorade Jordan 1 in the Grape colorway. It's a collaboration that caught many by surprise and came seemingly out of nowhere, but it does make sense for Nike/Jordan Brand to do something like this. But we'll get into that later. Before we get started, feel free to like or subscribe anytime during the video if you enjoyed it. As a growing channel, it helps me out a bunch and encourages me to create more content for you guys. The Jordan X Gatorade collab pretty much sums up what Nike is all about, and I know what you're thinking. Pix, what you mean? You telling me Nike's entire lifespan as a sneaker company has been about energy drinks? With food coloring, sugar, and electrolytes? What kind of silly shit is that? Nah, son, it's about the athlete. Nike has very vocally always stated that they're an athlete-first company. They started off making trainers meant for use in sports and athletics, and that's still their primary focus to this day. They do make casual sneakers and style sneakers to a certain degree, but even those have some aspect of athletic in them. Matter of fact, I can't think of a sneaker they make right now that's not somewhat usable by an athlete. Okay, I lied. They got their Air Force Ones and some winter shoes. You know what? I'm just gonna go back on that remark because there's probably gonna be a bunch of other stuff that people find just because I said that. But even the now lifestyle Jordans were once made for athletes, namely Michael Jordan himself as a basketball shoe. And what drink do you normally see advertised with most athletes or during most sports events? That's right, it's Gatorade. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Gatorade was made for athletes too because of its carb and electrolyte content that would keep athletes hydrated during intense, strenuous training. There's actually a cool history to it relating to the Florida Gators. If you really want to look into it, it's pretty cool. I'm sure you'll be fascinated by it if you're into Nike and sports like that. So of course they had to come through to the Nike office, talk it out, and collaborate. And on the most iconic Jordan of them all, the Jordan 1, they also had the Jordan 6 collaboration that came out at a later date, but we'll focus on the 1 for now. The Gatorade Jordan 1's released on Boxing Day, or December 26th for the rest of the world. Literally the day after Christmas. I'm telling you, these sneaker companies do not want us to sleep, man. I mean, if you gonna release them on Boxing Day, at least hit the boy with a discount or a lower price point. I don't even know why I'm saying that. These aren't even mine. My friend let me borrow them to review. Speaking of which, trust me, the reviews are going back outdoors after this. Don't worry. I reviewed these and the last few shoes during an extreme cold warning, which is why y'all got this silly indoor foo-foo ass backdrops. I mean, they're not too shabby, but outdoors always looks nicer. Let's get back into the shoes though. As for sizing, I would always recommend going either true to size or half a size down on Jordan 1s. These have some butter, silky, soft leather, which makes it even easier to go half a size down in them because they're so soft. These are a size 10.5 because they're not my pair, but I still stick to what I said. For me, if the leather is soft enough, I usually go half a size down in Jordan 1s, which is a 9.5 for me, or I'll go true to size and add an extra insole since true to size fits a tad too big for me. Nothing crazy though. I only say that because for some people with wide feet, half a size down might be a little narrow. These Gatorade Grape Jordan 1s released alongside multiple other colorways, if you recall or have a great enough memory to recall that the original Gatorade colorways were the orange, lemon lime, grape, and the blue one. Yes, that's how I remember it, the blue one. This collaboration included the Jordan 1 releasing in all those colorways, so you had your choice if one of those flavors was your favorite. Now, before we get into the rest of the shoe, look at how boss this packaging is though. The shoe came in this orange box that says Mike with the Gatorade Lightning logo as the eye, an ode to the iconic Like Mike campaign that ran in 1991, and it's hard to show on camera, but this box has this rough semi-sandpaper-like texture that kind of reminds me of the Gatorade powder. You know how they have that powder too, the powder form of the Gatorade you could mix with water? It kind of feels like the box is layered all over with the granules of that powder. At least that's what it reminds me of. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but that's definitely what it feels like to me. And another thing that really surprised me is the build quality of the box itself. Never have I ever felt the need to compare a shoebox's build quality, but this doesn't feel like it's going to break anytime soon. It's actually really sturdy. Not that that matters since you're going to be wearing the shoes on your feet. The box isn't a big part of the endurance of the shoe or how long the shoe lasts. Now when you open the box, you're greeted to a Gatorade branded towel. Not big enough to dry yourself off once you get wet for these shoes, but it's definitely usable as a hand towel if you do plan to use it, of course. Underneath, we got this droplet graphic on the tissue paper. Cool touch. Lift it and you find these baddies sitting underneath. The upper of the Jordan 1 Grape is clearly a full-on, no-holds-barred purple. Let's put it this way, every colorway in this collab is vibrant and bold and is not for the faint of heart. You can see it right here from the toe box to the heel to the ankle opening. It's all purple like Barney. There are some unique hits throughout the upper though. We have the orange Gatorade Lightning logo embossed into the lateral heel counter. It's small but big enough to get the job done. That's what she said, am I right? Alright, moving on. We have this orange tag on the tongue that is made of the superior premium leather, Nike Air branding on the front, and the text "Be Like Mike" on the back. We got this rubber orange hang tag with the Jordan Wings logo embossed on one side and the Gatorade logo printed on the other. Thankfully, the orange helps it contrast against the rest of the shoe. The upper of the shoe is made of this supremely premium leather. I'm talking potentially better than shattered backboard leather, which as we know has been the gold standard for Jordan 1 leather quality for years now. And my favorite part of the shoe, which most likely will get covered up after a few wears, is the translucent purple outsole, because if you look through it, there's a good old iconic Gatorade logo just chilling. Finally, we got Nike Air and Gatorade branding on the Gatorade green insoles. The shoe came with 2 sets of extra laces, making for a grand total of 3 sets of laces, giving you them off-white Jordan 1 vibes with the extra lace sets. Scratch that, the off-white Jordan 1s came with 4 sets of laces. This shoe came with a set of white laces and orange laces, all with metal orange lace tips that have the same matte finish as the box, minus that rugged sandy feel. I'm telling you guys, the attention to detail on this collaboration is insane. I don't think I've seen something like this from Nike or most sneaker brands for a while now. Even the quality is on point with these. I haven't heard of anyone complain about any glue stains, any loose stitching, anything of that sort that you normally hear from shoes from shoe brands. You'll see or already see the alternate laces in the shoe in the second scene of this video. Here's my one big issue with this collab though. If you can't rock colors, this collab is not for you. The sneakers in this collab are not for you and you won't enjoy wearing them. Hate to break it down to you, but that's just the facts, and that's not really an issue for me. In fact, I personally think I can pull off all the colors in this collab if I wanted to. I think most, if not all, people can do so too if they wanted to. Obviously, not everyone wants vibrant, one-tone color shoes like that, and that's where the issue is. As much as I love this collab, the story behind it and the attention to detail, there are even some aspects of nostalgia here for me and for a lot of people. When it comes to Gatorade and their iconic green and orange color combo, and even though I feel like I can pull it off, I don't think I would want to. When I saw this collab and I saw the orange pair, I could taste the OG orange colorway. I could taste the OG orange Gatorade colorway as I saw it, but the colors are just too bold and one tone to the point where I lose interest in actually wearing them. These shoes would be great as a set piece or something for me if I was that kind of person, if I collected sneakers and I made set pieces out of them, or I didn't wear them and I just put them on display, but I don't see myself wearing any of these Jordans personally. Maybe the orange ones, but that would be like once or twice, and by then it's not really worth it for me. Your taste might be different, and I get that because this collab truly is fire and one shouldn't overlook it based on my sneaker preference. It really comes down to what you like better, but that's just my opinion on it. As for comfort, it is a Jordan 1, same as any other Jordan 1. It's a flat footbed, Nike Air in the midsole, nothing out of the ordinary. Did you guys enjoy this collaboration? What was your favorite color out of the bunch? For me, personally, it was the orange. Let me know in the comments. Catch you later. Pixelated is quenching his thirst, motherfucker.